Hey guys, Anime Gypsy here with another Boku no Hero Academia, My Hero Academia live reaction. And before I get into this, I first need to apologize because it's been ages since I've done a Boku no Hero Academia video. And I'm very excited to do this. As soon as I saw the name of this chapter, I was like, oh my god. Oh my god. It's called My Villain Academia. So I'm wondering, is there some sort of underground villain academy? And if that's not the case, then I have a feeling that this is I keep forgetting his name, Titana-Mega, the villain from like One for All's All for One's like Prime Day. That guy. I think it's that guy teaching the League of Villains how to be proper villains, so to speak. Basically, it's training for the League of Villains. The League of Villains have been doing some training from what it looks like last chapter when they were all soundly beaten by him. So okay, let's see what happens. Shigaraki, right over there, and we see his hand extending, and the Boku no Hero Academia sign breaks. His hand goes back. It's pretty cool, pretty dope. And here we go. Before we continue from where we left off, let's see how we got to our present situation. Chapter 220, My Villain Academy. Yes. Actually, no. That is not him. You have Shigaraki Tomura twice, and, you know, the guys who hate chocolate. How'd you get in? The guys are the League of Villains. The guys are the League of Villains. Guys who love cockroaches. What? Guys who hate chocolate. Guys who love cockroaches. What is going on here? In this world, there are those who have various value systems. Okay, that is true. Horikoshi came up with CRC English acronym himself. However, he did not provide an actual English translation of the Japanese terms, so we could only guess as to what he was thinking. The Japanese name translates to rejection of the grotesque group. Oh, so this is that group, but they look grotesques. They look like they're grotesques. Like these guys look like they're straight up from Einzelgon's like army, like straight up. Not gonna lie, these guys look like they're just fodder level characters in Mazuri. Like this is what, yeah. They are the Creatures Rejection Collaboration, otherwise known as the CRC. This generation's never mind. There's a lizard with them. How repulsive. Oh, I see. So those guys are the guys that hate quirk users. Okay, so last chapter, and I did not cover this, and I should have done a review for last chapter, but I have not, which was a big mistake, and I'm probably going to do that later. But last chapter, there was a distinction made, and it was very heavily hinted. Okay, first the distinction was between quirk users who have their physical appearance altered and quirk users who don't. And apparently, the organization that was introduced the past two chapters, those guys are very much so associated with the folk who have their appearance altered and need equipment to function. And it was very heavily hinted that those guys were antagonized for years and years and years because of how they look and the nature of their quirks. Quirkists, so to speak, kind of exist in this world. Just like there are racists, and just as there are racists, there are quirkists in this world, apparently. So let's just go with that. The quirkists. There's the lizard man with them. How repulsive. So there you go. Those are the quirkist bunch. Even though they don't look appealing at all. As the name says, they are a bunch of shitty bastards who stand for the discrimination and assault of strange-looking humans. There we go. So they're the anti-organization that we were introduced to. By the way, I'm not fond of the term grotesque either. Although almost everyone uses it on a day-to-day basis, it should be avoided in formal situations at the very least. Most definitely agree. We're looking for things to sell. Is this worth much? We're just a bit broke at the moment. You see, and yes, I know. It's not cool to be a robber. I didn't want to stoop this low either. So they're getting desperate. This is sacred ground. All of you violating are violating it, but there's no R, so that's a mistranslation in manga stream's part. Get out. And you see Shigaraki Tomura avoiding, and yes, they're screwed. They're screwed. Shigaraki is pretty powerful, dude. We'll leave when we're finished. If you don't want us here, then get out of the way. Okay, here comes the League of Villains, and they're doing their thing, and everyone... Okay. Okay, Twice murders a guy, Toga murders two, Mr. Compress is doing his thing. Yes, and Shigaraki's doing his thing, and of course, Spinner. Spinner must be furious. Spinner must be... Okay. So this is the KKK to Spinner. These guys are the equivalent of the KKK when it comes to the quirkists, so to speak, as I'm going to call them from now on. The haters of the grotesques. And Spinner's obviously a lizard man, so he's a grotesque, so to speak. Today, most days, I'm an accomplice in crime. Okay. Well, no, you're not an accomplice in crime as much as you are a criminal. It broke! And you see Toga with that, yeah. The hell, man, I thought religions were supposed to be profitable. Oh, so they didn't have much money. They're just barely scrapping by, huh? It broke. Even my robotic arm is squeaking terribly. I'll need to ask Giran for a brand new one. Oh, they don't know. But we don't have the money for it right now. Do we? That's interesting. How long are we going to keep living like this? Until the very end. Is that Shigaraki? Yes, that's Shigaraki. If we joined hands with the Hasakai, we'd probably be feasting on sushi right about now. You're kidding, right? Haha, it's just, who would have thought that the formidable League of Villains that once terrorized the nation actually looks like this behind the scenes? How could we possibly face all our adoring fans? That's one way of looking at it. This is cute. I'll take it. I agree. You look like a granny. You look like a granny. Toss it. Yeah, I agree. You look like a granny. Toss it. Twice. Twice just being twice, doing twice things. Well. The gang's all here. I guess I'm the only one who's been dutifully working to gather allies. All you've been doing is going around burning people to death. Twice. I haven't seen you bring a single person here yet. Twice making some good points. That's because they're all trash. Nothing but living, breathing garbage without a shred of ambition in their bodies. Are you sure you're not just a terrible judge of character? It's Toga. You're the last person I want to hear that from. As you can see, the League is in shambles. Yes, it is. It's been a month since Kurogiri was captured. Tomura Shigaraki. Now that we've lost all... Wait, is that Kurogiri? Yeah. Talking? Yeah. Now that we've lost all for now that we've lost All for One, we are exceedingly weak. In order to realize our ambitions, we must first advance into the next stage. He left behind a great power for us. You need only give the order, and I will go retrieve it. This is all for your sake, Tomura Shigaraki. But when all is said and done, he failed. And thanks to that, we're having a real hard time searching for the doctor. You must be so lonely now that you're babysitting Kurogiri. Now that you're babysitting Kurogiri is gone, huh, Tomura? But anyway, what's this doctor guy like? He was Master's attending physician and a very cautious man. The only contact we ever had with him was through the computer at our old hideout. He was also the one who developed and oversaw the Nemu project. Ooh, this guy. I thought it was all for one, but apparently this guy's got a role to play now. Character introductions. Now, how cautious can one guy be? He could at least reach out to us. His employer's favorite disciple is struggling over here. You didn't even deny that you were lonely. Lonely, Tomura. Hey, what the hell are we even doing? Okay, so I saw this coming. Out of all of the people in the League of Villains, the one person that is most likely going to leave the group is him. It really is Twist. It has to be, because he's the only person with a sane head between his shoulders, and he's probably going to start realizing that the League of Villains ideology isn't the same as Stain's. That they're completely different, and that's when he's probably going to leave. And let's see what happens. I'm here because I was inspired by Stain. Huh? Yep, there we go. I was raised in the boonies where people still cling to their antiquated values. I was discriminated against and labeled as a dumb lizard man. Oh, there we go. And I thought that was just the natural way of the world. My heart was always empty until I saw Stain's last moments on TV. He was trying to change the world all on his own. That night I discovered for the first time how suffocating this world really is, and knowing that I just couldn't sit still. That's why I'm here. So basically you're nothing but a Stain cosplayer and an empty cheap imitation. Oh, you're damn right. I've always been empty. There, okay. Out of all of them, yeah, he's the one to leave. And that's exactly why I can't understand this lazy attitude. Or not. I thought we were gonna blow a huge hole through this shitty society. Answer me, Shigaraki. What are we doing here? What are we doing where we are heading? I told you already. I searched and finally found you. I've been waiting for the signal. So you are all for One's successors. Oh, here he is, Titana Mega. So this is the power. This is that power. Huh, Kurogiri? What's this all about? I can't believe this is what Kurogiri was seeking on his journey. Apparently, this one of the battle assistants Master left behind. I devote myself to All for One. Now successor. Okay, here he is. Prove to me that you are also worthy of that devotion. And that And that about covers how we got here. It was a long explanation, but why this is terrible. Master, why? Too weak. What the hell is this guy's deal? What is even happening right now? It sounds like you are in trouble. Shigaraki, who is it? This is where our story, which had been at a standstill, Doctor, starts to take off. Okay. So this is the thing. League of Villains is gonna be educated by Titanomega. I believe that was his name. It's been a while. And that will mean that everyone gets a power boost. Everyone at some point in the league is gonna get a power boost. How that's gonna affect how they're gonna go up against the students, I don't know. This is the thing. The students aren't that powerful compared to the league already. Like, no student in UA by themselves could take on an individual member of the League of Villains. It's just not gonna happen. No, I don't see it. Not even Bakugo, not even Shoto. No. The people that could individually take on the League of Villains are the pros. Those guys, the popos of the My Hero Academia world. Those guys, the pros, the popos, whatever you want to call them. Those guys, yeah. So if they become even more powerful than that, then only like top league pros could match the League of Villains. You know, it's not gonna be an Aizawa thing. No, it's gonna have to be like one of the top 10 members that we were introduced to from the Japanese start. You know, Hawk, Endeavor, those folk. That's like the top league. I don't see like every member of the League of Villains. Actually, yeah, maybe every member of the League of Villains could reach that level. Maybe. I don't know. I just don't see. I don't see any My Hero Academia students, any UA students, reaching that level, with the exception of the big three. That's the only exception. Other than that, no. If Midoriya pulls another like cheap 1000% move, then maybe. But then he'd have to like break his body and he'd be down for the count. So other than that, yeah, my live reaction is over, and I hope you guys liked it. And if you liked the video, please leave a like and please subscribe. And until next time, guys, this is Anime Gypsy, and I'm out. See you guys later. Bye.